There's a bit of a rumor that the J.League is going to be in Football Manager 2024. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at some of those bits of information that are out there that maybe suggest that we might get the J.League finally in Football Manager in the new edition, and see if we can piece it together and perhaps look at when, if it is going to be in there, we might find out. So the first perhaps clue that there might be some J.League is that Football Manager is actually getting an official Japanese release. They've now got a Football Manager Japan Twitter account as well, so they're tweeting on that. They've done a trailer in Japanese as well. Now, of course, there's nothing on there to suggest that the J.League is coming. We don't see anything. We just see that the Japanese language is going to be there. So it could just be that there's Japanese language. Of course, there have been restrictions in the past that locked down the Japanese national team and the J.League. People can add it back in using mods or whatever, but it seems a bit odd that they would release in the country without at least having the ability to play the J.League, whether it's licensed or not. And then the further news is that Miles is headed off to the Tokyo Game Show, which is this week. In fact, today, if you're watching this now, it is starting today, and I'm going to come back to that very, very shortly. But yeah, he's going to go talk about Japanese language in FM24 and introducing the game to journalists in Japan. Now, he hasn't given away any information in his replies about the J.League. You know, he's talking about Japanese Kit Kat flavors. There are some crazy Kit Kat flavors. He's showing off some other stuff off his camera, some Japanese Football Manager merch, the Hello Kitty store, all kinds of stuff there. But he did say, there seems to be a rumor going around that I'm involved in a live stream tomorrow at Tokyo Game Show. As far as I know, and looking at my schedule, I'm not. Someone taking 2, adding 2, and coming up with 442 rather than 4. Okay. Is he playing with us there? It's possible. Or could it just be that there is no J.League? Or he's just not talking at Tokyo Game Show and there is a J.League, you know. Could be a little bit of misdirection, or perhaps it's just that he's not talking at the event, probably because most of it is in Japanese. I don't know how Miles' Japanese is, but these are the times for the Tokyo Game Show, and you can see at 12 p.m. UK time, 12 p.m. BST, you can see the Japanese and Pacific times and Eastern times there. But at 12 p.m. BST, Sega and Atlas are going to be on the stage for around about an hour. I'd assume that is today, Thursday, as I'm putting this video out, but they could equally appear at any of these other events, I would guess. In fact, if we look on the Sega Atlas website, you can see though, they're showing off games. Football Manager is actually not on here, so they're not actually showing a special program for Football Manager, so they must be showing it separately. I guess they're showing Like a Dragon, which is the renaming of Yakuza, Endless Dungeon, which is the new version of that series, and Persona 3 and Sonic Superstars. In fact, these are all sequels to other games, but you can see here tomorrow, that's the time people are talking. You see both, it's all in Japanese. It's going to be on the official Sega YouTube channel, so maybe check out there to see whether there is going to be the J.League. But yeah, it's on for 4 days, so anything could be announced. And you can see they have got Foot Manager here, just here at the bottom. Right now, it doesn't tell us much. Now, what does that press that little gift say? Is there any clues on there? No, they've got Manchester City. So distributed around the Sega Atlas booth. Supplies limited. Oh, they're giving away a Football Manager playbook. I want to know what that is. FM24 Manager playbook. I want one of them. How do I get one of them? Is this the book? Is this a book? This doesn't look like a book. FM24 Manager playbook. Get me one of them. Get me one of them. Anyway, that's interesting. It's got the Atlas lineup underneath. Interestingly, partners. You can see Sega seem to publish the EA games in Japan, because EA FC is in there. Payday 3, Hogwarts, a few games out recently. You can see where they're based in the hall, and they should have Football Manager on here somewhere. So what do we have? Football Manager here. FM24 and FM Touch is down in the corner here. It looks like reasonable size area, not as big as Persona or Sonic, of course, but that's not a bad size. It's much bigger than, say, Payday, or I don't even know where. If given FIFA, about a roughly the same sized area. It's bigger than all these ones in the middle. So that's not bad. A little area. FM24 and FM24 Touch just there. So let's keep an eye out. See what they announce. See if they chuck anything out at the Tokyo Game Show. Obviously, we are still waiting for another update this week from Football Manager on the game. So plenty of Football Manager 2024 news to come, hopefully with the J.League. That'd be quite cool. I'm wearing my Nagoya Grampus shirt. This is a new shirt that I got, by the way. Go make sure you check out the second channel to see how much I got that shirt for. The link to the second channel will be down in the description below. Also down in the description below is a link and a discount code to get Football Manager 2024 for the cheap price, much cheaper than you can get it on the Steam store, 22% off the Steam store. So you can go get it through Fanatical, who are an approved Sega dealer, so they're allowed to resell the game. Not all key resellers are allowed to resell the game, so make sure you use one of these approved dealers, because you never know where the keys are going to come from otherwise, or if they're even going to work, or if you're protected if something goes wrong with them. Some of them are stolen, some of them are, who knows, fell off the back of a lorry. It's Fanatical, approved reseller, legitimate keys. Link down in the description. Make sure you use that link. Make sure you use that code SIMAGIO24 to go get yourself a cheaper copy of Football Manager 2024. And while you wait, why not go check out my latest video where I checked out the features that have been announced so far. Actually, they were announced just this week on Football Manager 2024.